What's going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is Big Games B.S, part of Den Media Group. Hope everybody had a good All Hallows Eve. Not All Hallows Eve. I said that Christmas Eve. My bad. Christmas day after, whatever. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Happy New Year's coming up. This is a Friday show. A lot going on this weekend. College football bowl season picking up, and our MFTK Foundation stuff is picking up. We'll get that started here. We're gonna go Jaden list again because Jaden can't work the evenings. Got to get him in the morning. We couldn't do stuff in the morning because I had to get my hair retwisted. Because I gotta. Oh yeah, so Monday's show will be in the evening too because I gotta go to Indy and for the Jags game. I gotta not think about it. I gotta price a flight back to Jacksonville because I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make it. Back in time. If I don't, but anyways, on that note, we'll read over all of the different things that we got to talk about. But first, we're gonna start our show off with a good word of prayer.
You already know what time it is, dog. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God. God is great. All the time. All the time. Nobody wanna thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Let's go ahead. Let's read some of the comments. Trying to sneak a show in, huh? Got to stay tapped in. That's it. Got your notifications. Merry Christmas. Drip Kings, what up? What up? Gerard, that Christmas giveaway at Long Branch was dope. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Definitely appreciate that. All right. Do we have the Christmas thing on here? Is that what we got? All right, so we'll go through. We got my Christmas giveaway recaps. FSU potential quarterbacks. Michigan's got a new quarterback. Pop-Tart Bowl, Gator Bowl. We'll talk Jags. We'll talk the Christmas Eve football. All the games with that. 20 largest stadiums. Max Crosby, Jordan Love, DK Metcalf's. The Hoey slap speaks out. Lamar Jackson making statements. The slate of games coming up. And we got some BS or busting, and we got YN's wildin' segment. So first and foremost, let's get up into the let's click on the gifts for good grades. The first thing that nice gifts for nice grades. What's up, RJ? Hope you had a good Christmas, brother. It should MFTK segment. Yeah, the one that he sent one at 6:41, and it said James giving gifts. And why are you looking at that, man? This is what my Twitter is tripping. Like it doesn't go like I know they got me shadow banned or something on my phone. I need to like change my IP or something because like it never just loads up. This is all it shows right here until like 5 minutes. But like if I go to another, like it was crazy. Like if I go to just my well, I said that, but now they might be fucking everything up. Oh yeah, like see, boom, right there. It just shows this is my one that got sent to prison that's on parole. Yeah. My MFTK 707 automatically shows up everything. I ain't got nobody's in those DMs. Let's see what it does with the Den Media Group. Den Media Group account. Okay, Vernell Brown looks like he re-signed. Uh-oh. Oh. What's going on, Waters? Okay. You finally got it up. All right. Your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is the 4th time that the MFTK Foundation has done nice gifts for nice grades initiative here in my hometown, Tallahassee, Florida. We're going to Bond, W.T. Moore, and the elementary school that started it off for me in Appalachia, just to make sure we go and give good cheer and show these young men and women that somebody's watching them as they're continuing to make progress academically as well as with their behavior in school. Too often people worry about AB honor roll, and that's important. We do want to make sure we're reaching the standard, but sometimes we want to make sure that the kids are knowing that the expectations are moving toward the standard. So if we got a D going to a C, or we got a kid that's just absolutely changed their the way they behave in class and become a character role model for other students, we want to make sure that they know that they've been seen. Thank you for calling. I really wanted that light-skinned kid to be on my 10U team. He's 10. Now he looks like he might be a ball player. You know what? Jaden gave us that one, but go back to my social media. There's the other one. We want to go sometimes in the LBC, like wintertime in the LBC, Long Branch community. Like if you just go to my page, just click on that. It's probably a lot of stuff. Keep on. Keep on. Nah, not that. That was a cool Christmas thing. Nope. Keep going. Right there. Nah, that's 14. You know what? Roll it. Well, no. That's just cool gear. But this right here, click on it. I had to improvise. I had the Nike Tech, MFTK Tech, but it ain't come in time. So I see you got your boots.
Yeah, you know it. It's the Santa Claus, the brothers of Santa Claus. But I want to thank my guy James Cole. And by your grace, thank you for another year. It's our 7th year doing this. It's a big deal. James Cole has been giving the Long Branch for several years, whether it be backpack giveaways, food giveaways, toy drop. He's already in this capacity doing these things. He's a real advocate for Long Branch, period. So thank you again. We appreciate you. And continue to be great, man. Continue to be great.
We're about two. Actually, we have 14 kids enrolled since November. That's good. But just under 3, and again, the talk consolidation. Yeah.
So shit. So that's 7. That's your kids right there. Mm-hmm. That you need to be at with the 85. Yeah, you gotta make sure. You're right, Gerard. The cool grades are the hardest hit. I should have, man. Now I think about it, I should have dug in and found these. I got these in my. So like if you go onto the YouTube, you can actually check
Could've
that
been
whole
cold.
thing out, man. It's
Suck.
actually a pretty good. It's a long one, so I ain't gonna get too far into it. But you can see like some of the depth and like all the stuff with it. Real cool. They made a sleigh. We had Pilgrim Santa. We didn't get Black Santa though.
How many we got on the good list coming over here? So we got any cold we giving to the kids?
No cold, only sweets and treats and presents.
So how many years have you been
This is
doing this?
ever since the first year. I think it's 9.
All the kids have been really, really special.
Every
Good
kid,
this year, right?
every kid gets a present. Every kid is special. One great thing about the school is that there is a lot of foster kids here as well. Without this.
So, anyways, we can go to that. Y'all get to go check that out on your own time because I do need the points for the YouTube channel. What's crazy is, man, I could post some stuff, man, and it get all kinds of traction. Sometimes it takes it a little bit longer to get what we want, and kind of just this is why I tell people why you get discouraged for doing the cool things, but but it is what it is. Our Trials of Triumph video is doing pretty good with Frederick. Well, the shorts, but I'm about to start posting a lot more of those too. There's some more ones that I got, but yeah, I think everybody should have a moment where they just bring the sleigh to the hood. Like I thought throwing turkeys at people in the hood was going to be my most fulfilling things, but like giving Christmas gifts, like it reminds me of a South Park episode where they did the Christmas auditor for the kids. And Cartman was so bad, in order to get the gift that he wanted, he would have to find a cure for cancer and end world hunger, and he'd still be two good deeds short of getting the gift that he wanted. So it's kind of what he did was he brought Christmas to the infidels. Like he brought some, and then Santa got shot down from a surface to air missile. And then they had to pray, and you know who had to go save Santa? Jesus. So they prayed to Jesus to go save Santa from being tortured. And then they found the real meaning of Christmas, because Christmas isn't about just getting gifts. It's about a man that was sent here, that sacrificed his life to die in the Middle East so that me and you can celebrate Christmas. That was the whole Christmas episode. Like South Park episode was crazy. But yeah, man. So anyways, y'all check that stuff out on your own time if you would. Now we got to get going through the list that Jaden made us, even though it booted me out. FSU news, potential quarterback that I don't want. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going through. Yeah. Pete Thamel, UNLV's Anthony Calandrea or Colostromo, whatever, intends to enter the transfer portal. He tells ESPN he threw for 3,459 yards last year at UNLV and won Mountain West Player of the Year. He accounted for 23 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing for the Rebels. He got dropped. Like he got dropped in the game the other day. He played 2 years at Virginia before he went to UNLV, throwing for 4,083 yards over his 2 seasons there. He just said yesterday, I'm not transferring. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. I just want to play in the bowl game and finish out the year with my guys. Oh, man. Just don't say anything. Just say we're gonna play the game how it go. Yeah. Like I'm about that pop. I'm about that bread.
The Bible tells you not to make promises. Don't make
that part. Drew Hill told us that as well. Never make a promise you can't keep. I told me what you wanted. I gave you what you need. You could play Sperry. I wouldn't give anybody too much money. I would make it a fair, open competition. And I think Sperry has that dog in him. Hold on. And that's not, I mean, like I said, bro, we got we got the quarterbacks and we got some other different things. What's some other FSU news? We got more than that. We got, I think somebody put in the chat that James Williams left to go left to hit the transfer portal again. James Williams was the linebacker from Nebraska that we thought was going to be really, really good. Turned out to be very, very mid Middington, if you would. But I'm curious to what other FSU guys have left this year. Let me go. Maybe I could hit my group chat would know. Because I really stopped paying attention. Oh yeah, so James Williams is the one, is the main one. There's a couple good there's an offensive lineman, DJ Chester is hitting the portal. We got some, Miles, I'm gonna send you this through your email, some video of colostrum so that we can see what exactly we will be getting if he comes to Florida State. And this, to be honest with you, this is right up Gus's alley. You want me to send it to the Sports Den one? Or yeah, that's what Coach 36. All right. Got some video of the young man. But he was a freshman when this happened as well. There's some wide receivers. Well, Michigan. We'll talk about Michigan and who they signed. But FSU is supposed to be the one that they're really trying to. Let Miles find it. I was up there. All right, let's blow this up. Like, just go to the. Oh, we got it at the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so right here, looks like he's scrambling against North Carolina State. Virginia's 0-3. They're fighting for this. Now, Virginia let go of this young man, and they were one game away from the college football playoff. So let's check this out.
Looking for somebody. YOLO ball for Fields. Tipped. Oh. Looking for somebody. YOLO ball for.
Did he say YOLO ball?
Fields. Tipped.
Okay.
Looking for somebody.
I want to see more film so we can get more film study. But that's
looking for somebody.
Yeah, definitely a touchdown. You gotta. But that was a couple years ago. Maybe he has a noodle arm. Don't know. This is the same. This is the play, right? The same play right here, right? But everybody's talking. So let's talk about the GM. There is a GM. I want the GM name that I'm hearing? Because I did tell y'all that it wasn't. Y'all did see my tweet that it wasn't my guy Martin Mayhew. I wish it was my guy Martin Mayhew, but it wasn't my guy Martin Mayhew. Damn, did I lose? Hold on, man. This sucks when I do stuff like that. You ever have the stuff up? Because there's a great article too, by the way. I haven't read it yet though, but it looks very oh, this is his name. Drew Fabianich. Drew Fabianich. Baby, that sounds weird. Fabianich. Fabianich. But no, I don't think that's it. That can't be it. That can't be him. Can't be him. Hold on. What was the last GM? What was my guy's name? Not GM, Auburn head coach. Let's do some research. Okay. Damn, Hugh Freeze was barely there, huh? All right, let's look this guy up. I doubt that's him. Can't be him. Can't be him. All right, let's look up Will Redmond. Let's look up Will Redmond. Blending NFL experience, Auburn roots, Atlanta ties, and Tiger front office. Oh, Fabian Etch. It's not. I don't think it's him. Will Redmond. Will Reddington. I don't know if that's like it. I just felt like saying Raymond Reddington. All right. So if it's this guy, I like his thought process. So imagine this is some quotes that I've heard from one of these people. To develop those skills, Auburn staffs attend scout schools and work with NFL scouts. Blah blah blah. The majority said to help us sharpen our eyes for what plays at the NFL level. That's what he wants to break down. He break it down into regions. Majority of the quarterbacks drafted come from the west out of the state of Texas, and tight ends typically come from the Midwest. Offensive linemen come from a range of places. When it comes to skilled players, a lot can happen right here in our own backyard. A quarter of the NFL draft came out of 4 states: Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi. So we don't have to go far out of those places. This man doesn't really this man it's a man after my own heart. Don't reinvent the fucking wheel. Understanding trends, understanding what plays in the NFL, and pulling that from the portal to shift through all the names that enter is a key piece to all of that. So he's a guy that's now the only thing he did that I don't necessarily agree with, and I don't have a problem with this guy, I just don't know what this guy has done. He went back to his alma mater to become the GM, and that's Kenyatta Watson. Kenyatta Watson is a perfect example of what can happen when you go through it's been a crazy 8 years. Like I was looking back 8 years ago, I was training the tight ends coach at FAMU. Casey Warming, Laura Wilson's son. But Kenyatta was one of the coaches, I believe, for Grayson. And everybody who keeps saying we love Jimbo, go listen to the 36 Degrees interview with me and Danielle Kelly with Kenyatta Watson. And what Jimbo did he should be sued for malpractice. They hadn't talked to Jimbo the entire year before he was even thought about leaving. So all I'm saying is I'm not necessarily sure if this GM works, but I'm going to ask straight up. I'm going to ask my guy, Martin, what he thinks about this guy. I said Raymond. It's Redmond. Redmonds. See Martin, please. So I mean, yeah, well, so that's one guy. So there's some other people who have hit the portal. We'll check those things out. But like, hey, they're trying to hire somebody. I think they have the guy, and it's like basically they're just trying to put the schematics, the schematics out there. And what you guys don't realize is there are people who are already on staff working diligently to be able to get people out of the portal. So, you know, yeah, he's white. That's what it looked like on the thing I typed. So again, that's just what that's a name that I've heard. I'm not saying he is the number one overall GM, but that is a name that I heard. So, you know. Oh, got some information. So if it's not him, then maybe him or Fabi. What is it? What did they say? Fabananuch. Baba Ganuch. I don't know. We can go on to the next thing. Oh yeah, that's the thing that's gonna that's crazy. That is wild because a guy who literally just called it quits at Utah. Like, y'all speak so bad about kids. This man didn't, like, he resigned. Like, he wasn't fired. He just said, man, I'm tired. I don't want to coach anymore. Like, this is the equivalent of, she says, it's not you, it's me. I just don't want to be in a relationship anymore. And then she gets married in 2 months. I mean, this resume is crazy. Imagine, and the people kind of say, well, he's not really back. Mormon's got money, dog, but he's going to go to Michigan where Michigan's going to back people. He's got a pretty good record at Utah. He's been there since Herbs left. Actually, it's not as impressive as I thought it was anymore. His best record was his number 2 finish in 2008. Anywhere else, like in the school he's going to, if this was his stuff, he'd be fired. So, like, that's why I say it's not as impressive as I once thought it was. And it's not like Utah has been in the Big 12 or even the Pac-12 the entire time he's been there. Like, they were in the Mountain West for a lot of those years. He has 1 Mountain West championship, 2008, what they said. He's got 2 Pac-12 championships, but one of them was when the Pac-12 was practically gone. 11 bowl wins. I mean, am I wrong? How many seasons? Did they say 21 seasons with there? That can't be right, right? Oh, I guess that's 20, right? No, that doesn't mean it's 20. Well, hold on. So if he has 8, so it's 12 seasons that we know he had 9 wins or more. So we do know that. Ooh, okay. So maybe it is Faba Ganoush. Because Martin knows him, but he doesn't know the other guy. We'll see. I'll just be like everybody else. It's one of those. Somebody's going to be the GM. But I mean, I think for Michigan, this just lets you know that the dating pool, I mean, the coaching pool has poop in it. That a guy who didn't want to coach anymore is the best coach that's left available. So, like, that just, like, fire Mike, anybody but Mike. Michigan is a way better program than Florida State. Like, more attractive. Let me put that out there. And this is what they had to settle on. Like, right now, all the people in there, and again, I'm not telling you that you're wrong for the way that you feel, but everybody right now in the chat, even on Twitter, fire them. Are you okay with this? Would you be willing to hire this to turn the program around and get us to the next phase where we need to be at? Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not spending. If you told me I didn't have to pay Mike the 20, whatever the millions is, yeah. But if you're telling me I gotta pay Mike all that money to get out of the contract and I gotta pay him to get into it, fuck out of here. He is not worth that shit. The only way he's worth it is if you get somebody that's fucking the snow bunny against her will and trying to pay her or whatever the hell it is that they say that man did, Sherrod Moore did, like to get him fired. Like that's the only way that's worth it. This is not worth it, man. This is just that's that shit that gets you stuck in purgatory, in permanent mediocrity. Because damn, hell no. Nah. But again, I just want to win. So if it's him, but Kyle, I don't think that's going to get me. I don't think that's beating Ohio State. Just my opinion. But going to the next. Oh man, the Pop-Tarts, boy, they got the sprinkles.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Pop-Tart, yeah, that's wild. That's kind of that's cool. That is cool. Shout out to Diamond Sun's not playing, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna watch it for Georgia Tech. But the Notre Dame robbed us of a great opportunity to see some good stuff. Like I wanted to see the Mormons versus the Catholics, and then Georgia Tech would have been here. But instead we have the Gator Bowl. We have Virginia. We have let me see. Hello. What's up? Oh yeah. Let me let me hit you back when I'm done. You gonna be done? You gonna be around about an hour? All right, cool. Yeah, I hit you like an hour. All right, bye. Got kids wanting to come to Mandarin. But we got the we got the running back we lost, and real good kid. I love the kid.
Lost to college or
Lost to another school. Lost to University Christian. I love UC. Like I mean, yeah, he wants to be the our coach. Somebody told him that, hey, we look at your son as the next Percy Harvin, and his dad got mad.
what? Percy Harvin?
Bruh, like
They said you mean Florida legend? Like
Bruh.
had a good
bruh, like y'all explain it. Percy Harvin.
Dream to be
Like I was just like, yeah, like, but if they told my son, like, hey, we think your son's gonna be the next Percy Harvin, hey, he's a Florida. Don't. My first instinct would be like, don't compare my son to no goddamn Florida Gator, but that's Percy Harvin.
Yeah.
Actually, it makes sense. Percy Harvin was a crash out too. Love the Jit to death. Jit. I was like, that's my favorite crash out. The kid was a crash out, man. Like, kid, don't play no games. Don't play no radio. Compared him to Percy Harvin. The fuck is wrong with you, man? How dare you compare my son to Percy Harvin? My son's a running back. Like, fastest. Bitch, he's one of the best. Like, just overall best.
Yeah, that's wild. Did he want to be?
Man, listen, y'all bless. No clue. Man, like it's just it's work. It's like really like yeah. No, Percy Harvin. When I was training some years ago, his people lived out in Green Cove Springs, and so he would do his workouts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at this place called Achieve Fitness in Fleming Island. They actually tried to like not because they didn't want nobody bothering them.
They could use that. Oh, geez.
Shit, I'd been like Percy Harvin. Like I'd be like, you may or may not see one of the greatest Gator. Like it's like Gator.
Place to train.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he just comes out, like people be trying to treat, like sometimes you can't treat athletes normal. You have to treat athletes like different. You gotta get your bread.
Yeah.
Gotta get your bread about them. But nah, that shit, that's still wild. But anyways, Ace, why do they have the ACC team that like Virginia's not the ACC team being picked? I don't know why he picked that one, but Virginia plays Missouri. Shout out to my dog Derek Nicholson. I would call him right now and try to get a good see who I should put my money on, but I'm not even gonna hold you. I probably put my money on Missouri anyway. Even though one of Missouri's players, and you saw us do the interview with him, we'll have some of that stuff uploaded too. Actually, he didn't upload the shit. I will be uploading some of the fireside chat stuff to our social medias. Like, guys, I gotta work with my media team, guys. Like the best content is the content that's up. Like, there's a guy here. I'm gonna give props. I want everybody to hear this as props. This is not shade at all. My guy, Dream Kings Films here in Jacksonville, does some of the best content out because he puts it up immediately. And you know where he shoots everything from? His fucking cell phone. He has a camera. He does do stuff, but it is uploaded immediately. It is not like he is not dilly-dallying. He's not doing any of the other stuff. He is uploading it as soon as he gets it. Whereas everybody else got it, man. You got to put the sexy edit on it. You got, man, if you don't put that damn shit up there and be expeditious about it. But I will be there in full effect. I got Flash Flicks. We got I got about 3 or 4 different people going up there. Grant Visuals. We will have some good exclusive Den Media Group content that would be put up there. We got, I have an all access pass, but it's wild with your all access pass. It tells you I can't shoot any video. I have no idea, but I can't shoot anything. But because it tells me I can't, but everybody else can, and I don't know how I feel about that. But I do like my all access. But yeah. But the game is good. Should be good. I think Missouri's gonna win though. SEC for the win.
All right, we're on.
I'll be up there in the snow, in the cold. Indianapolis weather report. Even though it's played in the dome, I was talking to Chris. We will be outside. I have no scarves. Not happy about this. Not in a good mood. Wanted to get a scarf. Right now, it's about the same. It feels the same as it does here in Jacksonville. Right now, it feels about that. Tomorrow will be 65 degrees. Tomorrow will be 51. Sunday will be 68 degrees with a 54%. No, tomorrow will be 50. Sunday, 68 degrees with a 54% chance of rain. And then Monday, it's a 16% chance of snow and a high of 25. So I'll be coming back potentially in the snow. Not happy about that at all. That does not sound fun. But the injury report, got to blow that up a little bit, Miles. All right. So Arik Armstead will be playing, so that's all that matters. We are down Jordan Lewis for the season. He's gone. Greg Newsome, that's not good. Lil Two out. Trayvon Walker. Is Trayvon Walker out? You gotta move me. Okay. Whew. All right, cool. So Greg Newsome isn't out yet. So you got a lot of banged up guys, especially at the cornerback position. That's where we were struggling. But if the Jags present that, we're good. Scroll on because we're playing the Colts, and the Colts are with old man Rivers, who was shooting it up the other day. God, dadgummit. So a lot of people have been saying a lot of things about Anthony Richardson, right? And I saw somebody say, "Why is he wearing sunglasses inside?" Hey, his eyes really fucked up.
Oh damn.
Like he really can't barely like he still can't see out his peripheral. Like his eyesight might not ever be like back to what it was again. So that's like that's wild when you think about like that. None of these things matter. They're gonna try to run the ball, and then your boy old man Rivers is gonna try to slice and dice him up. And I don't necessarily know how good that's gonna go for them. But the Jags are in a battle. We got to keep winning in order for us to be able to get that number one seed in the AFC, which I particularly don't want, but I just want to be able to host 2 home games at minimum. So I don't think anybody. I'm watching teams play, and I don't see anybody who could just absolutely dominate them. Yeah, we should. I mean, you got this, and then you got the Titans, and it's like it's kind of being given to you. But what we needed to happen is we needed the Texans to lose, so that we can just moonwalk. Because the Texans lose, we win the division. So like right, but I think if we win this game, we win one more game, we sew it up. Okay. So that's really all that matters at the end of the day. But let's go on to the next thing.
A little bit of bad news.
Yeah, he's out for the year, basically. He's set to undergo foot surgery and will miss the remainder. Like, I mean, just stinks. It's a guy you brought over. You have very, very high expectations for. But he got us to this point. He wasn't bad. Just not what we necessarily how we wanted it. How do we want it this season to end? But now you just got to have guys step up. Really, that front seven is what's really been dominating and moving and propelling the defense forward. Getting good top, getting and Waffle House Willie being able to move and being able to dictate different things is what really is going to push. Again, they got to keep moving forward. They got to keep balling. They got to keep playing good complementary football because absolutely no team in the AFC just looks great. The best team kind of is the Patriots, but are they the best team or have they played the worst teams? And even when you look at the Denver Broncos record and you look at what their record is versus winning teams, I mean, or who their wins are against are a bunch of losers. And the Jags have been beating teams that are essentially playoff bound. I think they're 5-3 when it comes to that. But yes, outside of that, it's just not a great overall feeling. But you want to stay as healthy as possible when it comes to this late in the season.
break a couple possible.
This is annoying with my phone. Trevor Lawrence needs. That's funny, man. Because again, when people are like talking about how great he is, the boat did this in 16 games. Trevor's going to probably need 17 games. He's going to need 17 games for the 343 passing yards to pass for the second most in franchise history. Trevor Lawrence needs 5 touchdowns to pass. The boat did this in 16 games. He needs 5 touchdowns to pass Blake Bortles for most touchdowns in a single season. But more to that, Travis Etienne needs 126 yards to post a career high in rushing. He needs 131 scrimmage yards to post a third career 1,400-yard season. BTJ needs 99 receiving yards to post 2,000 career receiving yards. Trayvon Walker needs 2 sacks to tie Kevin Hardy and Paul Spicer for 7th most time in franchise history. They just let you know how little guys Jags have had. Yeah, we gotta get a little bit better when it comes to what we're actually celebrating. But the Jags are just that. They're getting better. This is an exciting season. Cannot wait for them to continue to progress. It's affecting my 707, my youngins. Like I got a young man, Paxton. And Paxton's dad is the linebacker coach for the Jags. Might not be able to go to Battle Miami.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell his mom, like, hey, like I'll drive with y'all to come back. Like, maybe the Jags play primetime, but I think our 12U actually I don't even he's on that 12U team. He's on the 12U Spartans. Dang. Gotta have my guy. But yeah, that's crazy. Some of these numbers and just to enjoy it, to be a part of this, it's an amazing experience.
Catch the games, a couple high scoring games and a couple of boring games. We'll start off with the Cowboys and Commanders yesterday on Christmas.
Dak Prescott sucks. And
It's I mean, they have the most around him.
he's just not good.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Like it's just like if somebody else was there,
Yeah, exactly.
it would like. I mean, you could. It's not like the Commanders had their best out there.
Yeah, the quarterback. They had Josh Johnson, right? Yeah, that's one of the names you're like, wow, yeah.
He's there. Oh wow, yeah, he's still here.
Yeah.
It's like the most. It's like when you become a career backup in the NFL, you get mad when stuff like this happens.
Oh, when you got to, when you actually got to play.
Yeah, like you had plans, like you were going to it's 1:00, game's gonna be over 5 minutes, Miss is gonna go. Gonna enjoy a good Sunday dinner early at 6 p.m. Get some, kick our feet up, watch Survivor, catch up on The Simpsons, different things like that, right? And then it's Christmas, you weren't expecting to do much. Relax. When you saw this game, you were like, you know what? It just gets me out the house for a few hours.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't really want to be around the family. Yeah, just move around a little bit, get a little cardio, let the kids open the gifts. Then, there's no way I'm going to ever play. There's 2 people in front of me. Two people get knocked down. Now you got to go out there and you got to do shit. Like, you got to, it's just nobody likes that. Right. Much like the other guys got it. Like, now you're hurt and you're sore because you're getting hit and lit up. Yeah.
No interceptions for Josh Johnson. No touchdowns either. Played it completely safe. Just look alone and tell that.
I mean, just trash. Like Josh, again, like it's just, this is why people be thinking it's rigged sometimes, but it's just it's a style of play that everybody, has agreed to essentially play behind that makes all NFL games like that.
I don't like how see ball short reception over.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff that sucks.
Cowboys converted 6 fourth downs versus the Commanders.
You say you're looking up shot. There we go. Very 50%. 307 yards, just out there. Definitely not a deep ball guy. Like, you would just think, like, if I looked at this every week and just been like, hey man, majority of my shots come when I'm short stroking. The deep stroke, I always miss. I always miss the mark when I try to go deep. Chicks do not. Chicks don't like. It's too. It's just you gotta understand.
I actually got what? Vikings somehow beat outward. Maybe I don't know. This one.
Yeah, I watched all of that, and I just think again, Detroit was in a situation where them and the Jacks, we all thought that they were going to be better than the Jacks. They ascended. Last year's team was so physical, so dominant. Now it's just, why do they hate me? I picked Detroit to win.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people did.
Definitely picked Detroit to win. Thought it was going to happen. Now I'm just like, these guys hate me.
Gotta gamble
like they were fumbling the ball. It was shit just doesn't matter. It makes sense when they fumble. The Vikings, like, I don't know who that running back was. Like, when I saw him just break a long run, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who like, was it like the old Conor McGregor? Who the fuck is this guy? Like, their quarterback. Like, this makes me, again, remember we told everybody JJ McCarthy is the epitome. If when you look up mid in the dictionary, JJ McCarthy is it.
Right.
He's the worst starting quarterback of a national championship football team in the history of the National Football League. And, like, you know, Justin Jefferson wasn't even a factor. Like, look at that. Yeah. I kid you not. At one point, dead serious stat, I believe it was in the fourth quarter, but like the game was almost over. Like, go up, we'll scroll up, let's see how many sacks, because I want to make sure I'm right. Go to the my bad. Yeah. Go got me or move me out the way. Nope, I was right. He ended up getting positive. No, he ended up getting positive 3 yards. Had 3 yards passing. They won a football game with 3. It was negative 6 yards passing at one point, Miles. That the Minnesota Vikings, then they were winning by double digits.
Wolf.
They was negative 6 yards passing. It makes me feel like this is like, man, come on, dog. Like at a certain point, like this is why Colin Kaepernick believes that there's racism. There's nobody. There's no reason to believe that this should even be happening for real.
Yeah, the Lions had 8 turnovers entering 6. I can.
That's
first thing to do. Jared Goff's salary triples next season. Under contract at 2,000 carries a dead cap number of 64. He's not up for the Lions.
That's when you go to your boss and just say, you know what, fuck it.
Right?
Just gonna fire me. Do whatever I please. Do whatever I please.
You gotta feel so safe. This game. Broncos sweep the Chiefs on the season. Y'all know what that is. Actually,
Yes, but like this is not like he doesn't get to make that face. Now again, when you watch the games, like it doesn't like
yeah.
like this was a game.
2013.
Like you're supposed to when you see there not only is Patrick Mahomes out, Gardner Minshew is out. You're like, oh yeah, oh, take the over. 38 points, easy. Give me that. Wrong. They don't care about you, dog.
They got to drag everyone like this. No hiding it. Someone.
And this is like, man, he is not that guy. Very good defense until they meet the Jaguars. Both Cephas Knicks. It's just ugly, man. It wasn't really great football. No, I don't know.
You ever heard of Chris Odekin?
Nope. That was my first time hearing of him. And he went out there and was trying to will himself. It's again like it's a lot of like this is when why Cam Newton's right. Cam Newton can do this. Like it's going to my what I believe firmly that quarterbacks will be the next position to get diminished.
As they should. Bring back the running backs.
Yep.
Clint Portis was on that Washington game. I was so excited to see him. A lovely time.
It was good. Good player.
Says the Broncos have won 11 one-score games, tying the NFL record.
That's insane.
Briefly set by
but
last year's
it's
team.
but it also is a stat that just doesn't really say, like, you probably want more. Like when you're the number one overall seed, you should win more.
Right.
More by more than one score. But like one score is 7 points.
The
One
ability
score
to
is
win
3.
by one is
Actually, one score is 8 points.
true. True, yeah.
So like that, the NFL is designed to be close like that. It's not designed to have blowouts. That's why you rarely ever see double-digit spreads. Double-digit spread means stay away. More than likely, bet the under, or take the points with the other team. But very rarely do you see somebody like the blow. That's why when you see blowouts, it's such a crazy nuance. It's crazy because like these are professionals, and it's only very few people who can do what it is that these guys do.
Right.
But let's say what it really is trying to say is that the Broncos have won very close games against really shitty teams. And that's tying the NFL record for being the worst number one overall seed in the history of the NFL. But the fact is they're winning these games. But when they're going into the playoffs, I believe all their losses have come from playoff caliber teams, and they have not won any games or won very few games from teams that are of playoff caliber. Like most, like it's just they're not overly good.
Right. And then when the Chiefs do it, you have a different sentiment. When you imagine that Mahomes is bringing them back in the end and kind of give them the credit. When they do it, you just like it drug another team.
Yeah,
Get their quarterback and they inched out.
But it's part of having a good defense.
True.
And I mean, Bo Nix, I didn't realize he was the second. This was his second year as a quarterback.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs announced new stadiums. Here's the current largest 20 stadiums in the NFL, standing room not included. Which of these stadiums are the best? That makes sense. I would have never thought.
So the Giants have the largest stadium?
Yeah, I would have never thought of, but it makes sense.
How many seats does it have?
It says 8,500. I can let me.
That's crazy that's like considered large. Cause like college, that's like not even.
I never even considered it. Stadium.
They're saying which one is the nicest?
Yeah. Which one's the best? You can have to make our own barometer.
I'm gonna go with Lambeau.
And why is that?
Because just the nostalgia is in the city. I'm not in the city, excuse me. It's in a neighborhood. The people love it. Arrowhead was, I can't believe that was said. Like Arrowhead is loud. Like it did remind me when I went there a couple years ago, it felt like I was at Doak.
Okay.
Even with the chants and things like that. I like the Superdome, NRG Stadium. I like the stuff that's around NRG Stadium. It was a nice stadium, but I like it more. I like the Superdome more. NRG Stadium, if you're staying downtown Houston or around that area, you could take a trolley to the game.
Oh, really?
And it's free.
Oh, that's
as long as you have a ticket. Yeah. So I hopped out of my my hotel and I took the trolley there and it was cool. The Jags should do something like that. Like it's trash. Yeah. They got a really nice, like where all the buses go is really nice now. But like I don't know if anything else is nice about it.
Have you been to each stadium on this list?
No. I've been to MetLife, I've been to AT&T, been to NRG, been to the Superdome. I do like Bank of America Stadium. It is nice. I like they have the end zone suites that Florida State has mimicked. MTMT Bank is nice. I haven't been to the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Haven't been to Highmark or Lumen Field. Been to Nissan Stadium. Raymond James. Okay. I'm going to Levi Stadium. Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers is pretty good. That's where Pitt plays as well.
Oh wow.
And Huntington Bank Field is the pit of sorrow and despair.
Yeah, I mean,
But
oh.
it is it was just all I remember was the river and it was just turd brown. Like behind it. Like
apropos suits. As far as architecture.
oh, and Lucas Oil. I missed Lucas Oil. I will be in Lucas Oil for the first time for a game on Sunday.
You're usually there for the combine.
Yeah, usually there for a combine. Now it does get loud. Like when Xavier Worthy ran his 40, that place like was stupid loud. And but it also has a really good fan experience. Very walkable. You can take the tunnels and you can walk all the way to the stadium without having to get into anything. But
like Atlanta's architecture is really nice. Seattle's, it's not a lot of creative. When you showed us the Japan one, they had like a crazy ass architecture. I'm hoping we do some.
We're gonna have the overhang like the Dolphins.
Okay.
Like so, it's not gonna be a dome, but like you don't have to get like super wet.
So we're not gonna burn the students anymore.
Yeah, no, they will not be burnt anymore.
Raiders defensive end Max Crosby left the team facility Friday after the Raiders told him they'd shut him down for the last 2 games of the season. Okay. After knee issues. I mean, why not? Shut the whole team down. Probably not. Genty.
Yeah. I just like the fact that our smallest running back said, I ain't scared of you. Basically, it was like ready to buck up on him.
On Max Crosby?
Yeah, when we played the he told him to suck his.
Next, got here the Packers. ESPN sources: Packers QB Jordan Love is out Saturday night versus the Ravens due to his concussion, and Malik Willis is expected to start. Last time
I mean, they're done.
had so much promise.
Yeah. The Cowboys are both suck. Like they say, hey, we may got rid of them, but you're not going to the playoffs either. It's wild.
Okay, transitioning on to the DK Metcalf situation. I didn't hear this one yet, but here, courtesy of Fox to Detroit Lions fans, Ryan Kennedy, full statement given before questions at his press conference on Friday morning. Worth noting, he refers to Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf by his full first name, which Kennedy said was what bothered Metcalf before their incident on Sunday. I don't have to listen to
he looks like somebody that I just.
It is really hard to get me upset, but
I don't mind if you're an asshole. But like I hate when people are assholes and then their assholeness meets consequence and then all of a sudden they become the victim. Right. But like, let's listen to what this bitch made ass motherfucker had to say. Because I'm cool with DK slapping him. And I like, again, I was told you can do whatever you want to do as long as you're willing to deal with the consequences. But don't be acting like no bitch and victim, man. Be a man. This is the problem with America. We used to fight wars. We used to build houses. Now we go around, we talk shit, get slapped, and then now we want to cry. Now, I will say that is a nice suit. And I know for a fact he does not own a suit like that in his everyday. Those lawyers put him in that. But It's muted. It's muted, Miles.
Yeah, I'm finna. I didn't.
If you could just. It is really hard to get me upset, but there's two things: animal abuse, racism. Like, I get hot right away. Like, I can feel it in my face. It gets all warm. So I guess I want to be crystal clear about one thing. I didn't use any racial slurs, no hate speech. I mean, none of that stuff at the game. Actually, never. 15 years season ticket holder for the Lions. I've never done that at all. So, to Kalen, if you're watching this, man, just,
I was about to say that game.
if you could just say that,
Is that the
please.
playback?
Like,
Or?
my family's getting threats and stuff, and it's not cool. So whether you said that or not, I'm sure you didn't want that to happen to the family. Even if you did, like, I forgive you, man. Okay, that's all I got. Go Lions.
All right, at this point, we'll take.
Yeah.
So he said, what did he say? Yeah, what did he say? What was his name?
Oh, DK's name?
Yeah.
Forgive you, man. Okay, that's all I got. Go Lions.
All right, at this point, we'll take.
Not. I'm sure you didn't want that to happen to the family. Even if you did, it is really hard to get me up. It is really hard to get me upset. But there's two things: animal abuse, racism. Like, I get hot right away. Like, I can feel it in my face. It gets all warm. So I guess I want to be crystal clear about one thing. I didn't use any racial slurs, no hate speech. I mean, none of that stuff at the game. Actually, never. 15 years season ticket holder for the Lions. I've never done that at all. So, to Kalen, if you're watching this, man, just, if you could just say that, please. Like, my family's getting threats and stuff, and it's not cool. So whether you said that.
This man said animal abuse. That's what that's what gets me right there. You know, animal abuse and racism. Those are the things I just can't deal with, man.
My favorite part is no hair. Awkward enough to be hilarious.
This man can't be serious, dog. like this man literally like legit, like, we got these jits. Like, they got him up here, right? And they dressed him up, they put lipstick on a pig, and they said, this is what we're gonna let you make your statement. Like, this is going to make the people believe you. I believe he's the type of guy that gets. Do I believe he's racist? No, I don't believe he's racist. Do I believe he gets drunk and gets out of pocket and could say some slurs? Absolutely. There's nothing that strikes me about him that doesn't make me believe that. You allowed your client to come on there with a backwards Detroit Lions cap, and I'm supposed to take you seriously. That doesn't. It makes him look like a douche.
Yeah.
And we know where you're sitting at.
That part.
Those aren't like, that's not the poor people tickets. The poor people tickets, like we just talked about, the kids that sit up in the sun. Like, that's what was it? Icarus? The Icarus section where their wings melt. I know. Nobody's going to get that. Just let me. I'm a geek. Don't get it twisted. But like, he's the worst type of rich. There's two things that just get in my craw. Kicking pit bull puppies and talking about little nigger babies. Those are the things that those are the things that really bother me. Like, yeah, man. Like, it's just.
It sound right to put black people next to animals like that. First, he named the animals. The animals came first.
He actually said, I didn't even catch that. It's not child. Like, it's like things that make me mad is when people abuse kids and then racism. He said, nah, creatures that we have dominion over and creatures that we used to have dominion over. Nothing gets me more mad than that.
Then the blacks.
The Callan. I just want to read, like, now granted to him, I feel bad. I do feel bad for his family, but this is why people should not know you have a family if you're going to be an asshole. And people aren't like, and what if he just comes out and says, you know what? He's not racist anymore. Sorry, brother. They don't believe him. You I love it. I love seeing a good, because it's just like, but I'll give him this though. One, that was a good button up shirt. Whoever did his tailoring is pretty good. I like the color schemes. That's more Indianapolis Colts kind of like that blue, not a Detroit Lions blue. So like, let's get I think Detroit Lions blue would be more like an indigo blue. So let's go get the indigo blue, pop it out a little bit more, But let's how do we say this? But I will respect the fact that he didn't go like neck brace. He didn't go any of that stuff.
Take them a little further, yeah. I get that. That's actually.
But like, because that's what they normally would do, like, black, like wearing glasses, like really hyping up the victimness.
Right.
But I hate when people throw stones and hide their hands. Like, it's just, I'm this. And then you become like, what happened?
You know what I realized? He didn't say what he did say.
He did not say what he did say. He did not say that.
What did you say?
But was it, not Murphy's Law. What is it? What is it when you say what you're thinking accidentally? Freudian slip, fraud. Speaking of that, if you watch, you're young, but did you watch Martin?
Yeah.
One of my favorite Martin. I always share it every time it comes up is when Brother Man for the Fifth Floor comes in there and he's making, and Martin's going through some stuff, and he's like, fraud in them would say that was your dreams are repressed thoughts or something like that. And he was like, who is fraud in them? He's like, so he breaks it down. He says, one day I was having a dream that I was climbing up this fire escape. And I looked into this mirror. I looked into the window. And all I could see was these sandwiches. And I wanted to get them, and I reached to them sandwiches, and I couldn't get to them sandwiches. And I cried, Martin. Yeah, that's right. Brother Man cried. So his fraud and like, I just feel like you gotta say it like, bro, fraud. And this man said, what he said, I didn't say it. I didn't say anything. What is that? He said, I didn't say anything racist.
But I didn't say anything racist.
For 15 years. Did he say it? Did he was like, I haven't said anything racist for 15 years as a Lions fan. So what about the 15 years before that?
Like, no, never.
Like I've never said, like, nah. You gotta switch it up. Like he knew he messed up. That's not what we went over. His lawyer kind of nudged him. That's not what we went over. Yeah. That ape punched me in my face. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not an ape. You need to say he's a lovely. What you got to do in these situations is you got to go and you have to do And nobody will ever hate this man in the Black American culture. It's the most genuine, and it was in the movie. He was acting, so we know it might have been fake, but he won an Oscar. This is how real he was and compelling he was to the black people. Tom Cruise. You know what scene he should have done? Should have got on here and said when Cuba Gooding Jr. before he became a nut ass freak bull was like, "Show me the money."
Man.
He says, "I love black people. I love black people. Show me the money." That's what you got to do. And you would have I would have believed damn, I'd have called him damn DeCallan. Why you slap that dude? He love black people.
They won't do shit like that again.
Nah, we that was the 90s, man. That's when it was like it was selling out. 4, 5, 4, 7 in office now. Ain't nobody doing all that shit. They're saying things like, "Finally, I feel okay to be white." It's not. It's with I can't remember telling the dude. It was a dude, Steve. What was Steve's last name? Steve got mad. I said, "Dog, at the time, we're crying a little bad now, but I said, I'm young, black, got money and good credit, and I'll trade with you. You're an old white man. I trade with you tomorrow." What the fuck are you talking about? You feel oppressed? you can walk out the door and nobody's gonna shoot you. I got a redneck truck. It still terrify people. I'm like, nobody asked your ass to pull me over. You could have just keep letting me drive with your scary ass. But him, he's over here calling man DeCallan. But anyways, my bad. I'm sorry. It's so disrespectful. DeCallan. DeCallan, please. They're threatening my family, DeCallan. That part. What's going on? We got something else?
Lamar, I hate the even idea of that. I hate not so just
the Dolphins are in this situation because their owner was mad that a guy was winning and he didn't want to get Tom Brady. Should have let Flores told us. Flores warned us about Tua. He said he was a punk, bitch made ass motherfucker. He said he was a crybaby. He's the position you don't want to have an IEP is quarterback. This man came out and said, I have a hard time reading the playbook, understanding the playbook. You dummy. This is how I know he's stupid. You don't say that.
Yeah, for real.
Even if it's true.
Yeah.
You don't say that now out loud. You whisper that shit. And my man Flores was like, "Hey man, I don't want this sorry motherfucker. Get him off my team. Why did y'all make me draft him?" And then they blackballed him and sent him on his way, and they brought in a quarterback who's been losing. They thought it was gonna be better when they put whiteface on it with the passing Negro that passes it, ironically, and he couldn't do anything with it. So what are they gonna do? They're going to make it the blackest thing ever, which is I'm okay with. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. I will root for the Dolphins. Hold on, let me ask a Dolphin.
Lamar Jackson. That's why I don't want to see him.
Do you think a Dolphins fan would answer this? See, I love just putting people on the spot. I don't really want to talk to this guy because this guy's is so Miami it doesn't make sense. And he may try to throw shit in my face because his sorry ass school.
Miami, Western, plus everything.
Nah, he's a Carroll City guy. He loves so it doesn't matter. They're getting everybody. His friend is becoming the coach of FAMU. His alma mater is just like his life is good right now. Like, you know. I mean, he had cancer, but he beat it. He beat it. I mean, he beat cancer. He's like got full disability, and they're about to get Lamar Jackson. Like, shit, are the Heat good in basketball again? The Panthers gonna win?
The Panthers the Panthers could win again, but it's starting kind of rough.
Hello?
Please leave your message.
Oh, it's bastard.
They just won back to back. They don't have to win again.
Anyways,
Miami's a hockey town.
Lamar Jackson going there from Pompano. They're gonna make it extra ethnic.
Even throwing to you got Waddle still there. Then what do you have to give up to for this to come to? Devon A-Chain and Darren Waller. So you got a couple of weapons, but they still need a true number one receiver or at least height guys.
They will get whatever they need. Like, he's gonna make them good, and it's gonna make it more exciting and fun. He's used to the cold weather because he's been in Baltimore for so long. So that's going to make that division automatically tougher. Like, you know, like they're going to get better. They got a Chu.
He's so good.
And you just get him a wide receiver. Now you go out there, you run into fucking zone read.
If Waddle can play number two receiver, that's a good team. Yeah.
The Jets are ass. I mean, becomes fun. Miami Knights. James, if you put your GM hat on, would you do it if you're the Dolphins or Ravens? Or Ravens, what would you need if you want to get it done? If I am the Ravens, I'm not getting rid of him.
Yeah, no way. They did take an A-Chan at.
Hold on. Yeah, well, they don't need a Chu.
They need receivers, but it's not like Miami got that.
I'm taking a couple. I'm figuring out how to pack it because I'm not giving up a first round draft pick for Lamar. But if you can figure out how to package some of your mid round picks to make it enticing, second round, maybe a couple of those, then really focus on diving into a number one wide receiver that has a high catch radius. And then really constructing your team, crafting your team. Like, let's look up some things. How do we make this work? Who are guys who are available who can catch infirmary balls? Basically, any receiver from the Jacksonville Jaguars is up there. What year is Parker Washington? Is this year 4 for Parker Washington? This might be year 3 for Parker. But what you need to do is go get him a tight end, which they have a tight end, Darren Waller.
They found a diamond. I can't believe.
And Darren Waller was just leaving because he was grieving. That's the one who had the girl that lost the woman, because
with the rap video.
Like when you have women, shit. I want
Parker Washington's 30.
Okay, so they gonna get Parker. But you go find a Parker Washington type guy. You got Darren Waller, who probably lost his old lady to a woman. Yeah, she's in the WNBA. We know we know she got a liquor license. And but he cheated. Yeah, but like when you get a girl that's a triple threat, probably +1, that's tough, man. That's hard. That's hard to lose. Like losing your best eater is a tough thing. It's a difficult thing in life. And he married his best eater. So and when she left him, he should have just hit her with the Jay-Z. I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. That's one of the coldest lines ever, man. They got to find somebody. Damn. That's wild. But Cheetah said he was done. He didn't want to play when he was 30 anyway. Cheetah got a problem. He got too many women. Too many women. He's going down the route of AB. Cause I be getting them confused because they both little and fast. AB was the one who, it wasn't Cheetah, because I thought Cheetah threw the gummy dicks at his old lady, but I think that was that was AB.
Yeah, that was there.
But Cheetah got some stuff going on with him too. Like,
yeah, he tackled a porn star and broke her leg.
Speaking of which, have you heard about our guy? I wonder if Denny will entertain my bullshit. You think nobody wants to entertain my bullshit during Christmas? What's the point of having big games BS if nobody entertains your bullshit? Let's see if he entertains me. Because I want to know about Carson's apparently dating a porn star.
Oh wow! Man, if you don't leave this man alone, I'll.
You haven't heard about it? It's like Abby Danger or something like that. Is that a?
I
don't know.
Usually on top of these things.
I don't know the white ones. I don't like. I'm sorry. I believe you guys have great. I don't watch those adult educational videos.
You should.
I watch Blacked.
Oh wow!
Just joking.
Now I can't. What I Googled didn't come up.
It's
supposed to. A Bella? He dates a Bella?
That's what isn't she? Is she an adult educational?
Yeah, she a bad one, but wow. Like why would you want? And she's Latina, but
okay, but she's white Hispanic.
Yeah.
She's not like well, never mind. I don't even want to bring that because put those in my mind. But you have the one cousin. Yeah, Jaime's kids are like light or black light Hispanics.
Yeah.
Like we can tell they're Hispanics.
Right.
But then there's some that are lighter than that we just can't view as those are like white Hispanics, which is nothing wrong with being a white Hispanic. They're there's white Hispanics, there's Hispanic Hispanics, and then there's black Hispanics.
Like Spain, people from Spain, European descent, who might get a lot with fairer skin.
Yeah.
Carson Beck. Wow. But the thing is, like, she's kind of like an OG now. How old Carson?
That's how they get you. Women love to say that men are the pedophiles, but women are the biggest files of all the time. Your sister is a file.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure y'all could roll back the time
my
to a point.
daughter's mother is a file. She was damn near 7.5 years older than me. Absolutely no reason she should have been anywhere near me. There's a lot of them out there. Like every no good woman was made no good by a no good man that was made no good by an older woman.
Oh my god!
The cycle just repeats itself.
Okay, she's a little younger than I thought.
How old is
30. She's 30.
She's okay. All right. Hold on. We're going breaking news. Hold on. What's up, man? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Are you near? Are you near Carson? Oh, is Carson dating a porn star? So they just be throwing Carson on everybody. There we go. That's okay. That's what I needed to hear. I needed to hear that he's got a good Catholic because she can repent. But good, like, but I don't want that. I didn't want that for him.
No, he learned his lesson, bro.
Oh, yeah, with those twins? With the one twin? What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He's still reeling from that. Not her, but just the fallout.
Yeah, the fallout. Yeah. I got you.
What you doing?
Nothing. I was just saw that, came up in our chat, and I was just like, I can find that out quick. I can find it. That's something we can confirm or deny.
what's funny is that the chick they're talking about was just at the game at Texas A&M, but I want to say she was there with some dude.
Oh, well.
Like,
I mean,
I saw somebody
technically,
comment on that.
her profession, she's always with some dude.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, but no, he ain't. No.
Well, no, well, cool. Well,
when do we got? When can we talk to that dude?
next week, he says he's coming home he'll be back home on the 30th, but you'll be gone. So we'll just do a phone. We'll do a phone call and then.
Well, I'll be here on the 30th. I'm leaving on the 31st. I'm just flying in day of the game and then flying back out early the next morning.
Okay, well, yeah, because I talked to Russell today. And then I'll get that sewn up, and then because I fly to Indy on Sunday, get back on Monday, and then I don't even know what day the 30th is, but whatever that day is, we'll figure it out.
Actually.
Like,
just let me know. Let me know what you need.
All right, cool. And I got some other names and some other things to talk about, but and some yeah. But anyways, we'll get that going. But yeah, that's that's all I was saying about Carson. And as soon as I find out about the other guy, I'll hit you up.
All right, sweet. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Yep.
See you.
Yep. See, you got that cleared up very quick. Carson's not with a porn star, but he's got a very good, respectable young lady. So, yeah. So I guess going on to I don't even know, how do we get into Carson? We just talking about Miami?
Yeah.
And yeah, I was trying to figure out. You know who I want to have a porn star for some reason? Lamar Jackson. I think that would be really cool to see Lamar just banging out there in Miami, living his best life, banging porn stars 2 at a time. Well, we got the Christmas Day thing. Our Saturday slate. We have 4:30 p.m. on the NFL Network, the Texans versus the Chargers. We're going for the Chargers. Or I don't really know. Anyways, Lamar Jackson versus the Packers on Peacock on Sunday. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the pit of misery. The New England Patriots going to play the Jets. Jets. The Saints playing the Titans in the battle of who wants to get the first overall pick again. The Jags versus the Colts. The Buccaneers, who probably somehow will struggle against the Dolphins. The Seahawks playing the petite, pretty princess. Hold on, let's circle back to that one real quick because I didn't tell my dog happy birthday. Not happy birthday, Merry Christmas, but we'll get to that shit here in a second. They're playing the petite, pretty princesses. The Cardinals versus the Bengals. Giants. Hello? Hey, what up, girl? How you? Merry Christmas and all that jazz.
Merry Christmas, jazz.
Hey, man, what's going on with the petite, pretty princesses? Like, y'all got the Panthers, man. That boy out here being crazy and cutthroat.
Are we on the phone or we on the radio?
We on, like, both, kind of. Like, man, talk. Don't play.
I don't be knowing what.
We on, like, they know who you are. They know, everybody knows you from High Point or whatever that thing is. Ain't nobody, the people know you crazy. So we cool. Like, but.
Yeah, but I be needing to know because I be having G14 classified information.
Don't give no G14 classified information. Give like 13. Give 13. Like, give a couple steps down. But yeah. Now, I was just here. They've been saying for the last couple weeks, James, you got to talk to Sheena because ever since the Jaguars whooped the Panthers' ass, they've been acting right. And, like, you know, because I'm shocked. Like, y'all been. Why are you shocked? Because, like, one of the games I thought the Rams was whooping everybody's ass. And
so were the Packers.
And then when y'all went in, like, I was like, hey, I don't know how to bet. I need to know how to bet the Seahawks game. Because yeah, the Seahawks pretty good. But
yeah, so were the Rams and so were the Packers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do here. So what are your thoughts?
I haven't been betting this season. I ain't gonna start now. I don't want to change nothing.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
I mean, this is, like, that's the thing though. Like, when the Panthers play I wouldn't even say they play their best football yet. They can contend with anybody in the league. The problem is the consistency.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the consistency. Do they have just a top-notch, what people would feel like is a top-notch roster with all these notable names? No, but they're building it. You know what I mean? And 2 huge steps in that direction We're extending Derek Brown, extending J.C. Horn, no lingering contract issues. They're not getting themselves into bad trades. Dan Morgan is going back, recouping draft capital from previous bad trades. Dave Canales is, trusting in his process. Him and Dan Morgan are working in tandem, and they just haven't had that type of congruency in Carolina. It was always some dysfunction, whether it was a new coach or a new GM. They weren't hiring the GM and the head coach at the same time, so one philosophy might not have been the same as the other. What you see with Dan and Dave is that everything has been congruent, and you see that David Tepper obviously trusts these guys because he's backed up.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, that coming out about Max Crosby, if the Panthers, if Max Crosby, I don't see why they don't go after Max Crosby in the offseason. No. So I think that the only people I feel like that are about this Carolina Panthers team are people that are in Charlotte. And some people in Charlotte who had their doubts, but like the only people that really aren't stunned, that are stunned, are people that haven't watched it. People that are able to give like these lazy takes because their lazy takes have been accurate in previous years. Like, you get the, buddy who will remain nameless talking about Bryce got coaches fired. I could tell he hadn't watched the Carolina Panthers game when he tried to say Buddy got Frank Wright fired.
Who is you talking about? The dude who you hate?
Exactly, you gotta say his name.
Bless you.
Exactly who I'm talking
Bless
about.
you. I ain't ever seen. Yo, Sheena, real quick though, we getting old. That was like 3 Super Bowls ago when you did that, right?
What, when
that was Arizona when you like, man, bump that. I hate his suit. Like, Sheena, that's a nice suit. Sheena, that's actually a nice suit, Sheena, that he's got on. It wasn't not when he in it. I'm like,
I didn't like the way it fit around his neck. I hated it.
I was like, damn, that's some hatred right there. That's solid consistency.
I use him as an example because it's him and all these other people that are shouting into podcast mics that haven't watched his Carolina Panthers team.
I mean, it's the same thing in Jacksonville. We just had the dude who be killing people who over Pop Warner games. Akeem Talib. He over here talking about the Broncos are still better than the Jags after they got their ass whooped.
People just be saying stuff because they don't be watching these games. They just be saying stuff. What is it? How many coaches are they going to go through in Carolina before they get rid of Bryce Young? Boy, shut up.
I mean, Bryce ain't really been there but so long though. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if you get your news from mainstream, that's why you'd be shocked if you actually watch a Panthers game, because most of the time those guys aren't watching Panthers games. So I wouldn't say that I'm surprised. I felt going into this season that this was an 8-9 win team, which isn't, spectacular, but it scores past where they have been, and it will also like bode that something is working, that they're on the up, they're climbing, so to speak. I don't even want to use that word after what FSU did.
Yeah, that's
season.
tough. That's
but they're on the upswing, because a year ago they very well could have been an 8-9 win team. It took that pass off of Xavier Leggett's fingertips in Philly, because that would have been a game winner. And it took, a Patrick Mahomes controversial, I'm going to act like I'm running out of bounds, but I'm not, 15-yard penalty to set up a walk-off field goal for them to beat the Panthers last year. There's 2 wins would have been wins right there of the 2 teams that competed for the Super Bowl. So that lets you know that
they're not
the potential is there. Yeah, the potential is there. Dan Morgan went out. Off well. So their team is on the climb for sure.
Gotcha.
And if Sam Darnold want to go ahead and toss him a couple of things for old time's sake on Sunday, I don't think fans would have a problem with that.
Yeah, what's on? Oh yeah, I do got to face Jackson Smith, who's that Ninjigba. But what was it? So talk to me about Coon Boy. Like, what's going on with him, man? Like, and Pineapple Boy. What's the Pineapple Boy? And Tetris. Like what's like? Don't do that. I like him. I'm mad that I just can't say his name. I'm mad. That's who I wanted. Texas Casero. Tetris Ted something. His last name is his last name McMillan?
Call him McMillan. Just call
Oh,
him
his last name really? Oh, he got a Negro. Man, that's not his last name for real. His daddy black.
I can't tell.
That motherfucking last name McMillan. Goddamn, I ain't realized that. Boy, I'm over here trying to get this. So that means he probably got a regular nickname, but a regular name in there somewhere. But nah, he's been playing really well, right? He got a high catch radius. That's again one of them dumbass comments that people took out of context, where he says he doesn't really like watching film. Which, if we're being honest, nobody really just likes watching film. But like, yeah.
But of course, people will take whatever and run with it. There's a comment he made at 17, 18 years old.
I'd rather have him than the kid who got the Kool-Aid blackface smile all the time that everybody tried to force us to take. We winning without it, but at the same, man, you know, come on. All right, listen, it's okay for this is us talking. That boy looked like a caricature. Travis.
Oh, from the year before.
I'm talking about Travis Hunter. The one we drafted, we could have drafted Tetris if we got Travis Hunter, and Travis Hunter just looked like he just always smiling. Like, that's it.
Well, maybe he loves life.
I'm not mad at him loving life. I'm just saying I don't need you to love life. I need you to to play football. I'm not mad at him. He just ain't playing because he hurt. He can't play when he need to eat. He need a good old Southern black woman to put some meat on his bones because they ain't been feeding him the way he need to be fed. But your boy,
because you ain't gonna get me canceled.
That's what he need. He need an auntie. I was about to say, we need you to cover the Jags beat. Come cook some of that food that you be having on TikTok. Have some of that food you be cooking on TikTok. We can just drop it off over there with him. Or he need to go hang out with them, but then I don't want him not catching the ball. But he can go up there and hang out with
Xavier?
Yeah, Xavier Leggett. I actually do. I don't care what nobody say. I know his career gonna be over after the first contract, but I still want to hang out with him and do some country shit.
You don't think he'll be able to turn it around?
He got to turn it on first. What did he have last year? Because it didn't look like he did very much last year, if I remember correctly.
Well,
he had some great sound bites. Y'all was like it was some great shit he was doing. But like outside of that, I think he's a great person. I think he's phenomenal. I think it's gonna be dope. But I think he got bread. He got his money, man. A good kudos to him. He gonna retire. What did he say? He got a quarter haul?
I think that I think that Xavier Leggett has always been looked at as a project receiver.
You really?
And I think a lot of the projections that people are putting on him is because he went first round. Because you remember, the Panthers didn't have a first round pick. Remember, they traded to Chicago, which ended up being the number one pick. But they traded up into that 32nd position to take Xavier so that they would have the 5th-year option. But it was always expected that he would need some development.
How big is he? He's like, what? Is he 6'4"?
No, 6'3".
6'3".
Something like that. 6'2", 6'3".
250? I mean, not 250, 230?
Nah, he ain't 250. He probably about 220. But between 220 230. Something like that, I would imagine.
Never mind. I was going to say if they can make him into a gadget. If they can make him into a gadget, they can make him like, maybe somebody needs to come in and use him like, buddy from San Francisco a few years ago. That was
Debo?
Good. Yeah, like Debo. That might be South Carolina cat. That's about probably the only.
And I mean, he trains with Debo. I mean, that's what people were expecting. But with the Deontay Johnson experience going the way it went last season, it got thrust into the X spot, and he wasn't expected to occupy that role his rookie season.
Got you.
Then they had, where they had benched Bryce for a few weeks, so it was Andy Dalton. Then they went back to Bryce. And I'm not making these excuses. I'm just giving you some context behind last.
Makes sense.
He's kind of pushed into, he wasn't supposed to be the wide receiver one last season. Deontay Johnson goes to the Ravens, and boom, now he's in this position because Adam Thielen was out hurt.
Makes sense. So, well, right now we might be making the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping. Part of me is like it'll be dope because we could beat anybody in the AFC. The AFC is wide ass open. But like I know it's gonna be crazy. But outside of that, if we don't make it, we going to the Super Bowl. Not front the Jags. We doing Super Bowl again this year, right? San Francisco.
You know, I'm always doing the Super Bowl.
Okay. I said we. I said, I know you. I'm just making sure you putting me down so I can go.
You are always down, James. Stop playing.
Just making sure. Can we get a table? Can we tell him we need a table?
I requested one this year.
Okay. All right. Well, cool.
Yes, they requested so.
We need cameras. Camera people. I know we're not going with one, but all right. I got a young bull. I got a young bull that's really good. But I don't know. I gotta send you his style because it may be different.
3 so far.
I mean, he's just, the other one ain't bad. It's just when he's bad, he's bad.
He's not bad. He just ain't available.
Fair enough. You like the fruity? I mean, my bad. I can't call him fruity.
He does a good job. He just ain't gonna send his ass after day 3. That's all.
Oh, fair enough. Do you know what kind of parties are they gonna have another? Because I need some more I need some more Jordan 4s. That Jordan thing was clutch.
I don't know. I'm surprised I got invited last year. I was like, was this a mistake?
You need to get that. I got a whip this year. I'm getting a car.
I said, is this a mistake? Hey. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was fun.
All right, the boys had a good Christmas.
They did. Drew got a tattoo sleeve. Insane.
Okay.
Trey just wanted colognes. And Aiden just wanted to switch to and some football cards and some Legos.
That's like $1,000 right there for the jet. That switch to $500.
Man, that Switch 2 had me hot because I was like, okay, I see Sony, charging that for the PS5, but since when is Nintendo charging shit like that in 2025?
Oh my God. I can go on.
Listen, all I know is this. I was ready to buy it for my baby, for my Trey. I was going to do it, but then I got that report card. And I said, nah.
Well, see, it was really the only big thing he asked for. So
okay, he could have asked for nothing else. It could have been the only thing he asked for. It was the principle. But do you know what this little motherfucker had though? It made me mad. It really made me mad. The boy had the money. He was like, I'll go buy it on my own. I said, motherfucker, I'm about to snap. Like he said to me, he didn't know why I didn't buy it. He just knew I wouldn't buy it. He knew Santa wasn't getting it.
So he just was like, bet.
But he was like, cool. It's like, grandma gave me this. I got this. And I was slanging when he was out there moving at work after Halloween with candy. He was like, I'm good. I got my own money. I go buy it on my own. I was like, damn,
Wow.
can't teach hustlers lessons. Now I got to start. The only thing I can do now is rob him. It's the only thing I can teach him is rob him by gunpoint and give him and take the switch. So, but anyways, I'm glad your boys had a good one. I'm glad the Panthers are winning. Hopefully you'll be able to get some more travel and for the playoffs because they can win the division, right?
Yeah, they're in first right now. Like if the season ended today, they would be in the playoffs and they would host the wild card.
And then the 49ers got not 49ers, the Broncos got an easy ass game, right?
Who do the Broncos have?
I mean the 40, not 49, not the Broncos. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm talking about because Bo Nix reminds me. The Buccaneers got an easy ass game. Oh yeah, they winning that.
The way that this season going,
yeah, you never know.
NFL season going, you just never know.
Yeah.
Can't look past anybody, really.
That's true. Well, anyways, let me wrap this up. I'll holler at you, girl. Be easy.
Right.
Yep. All right, that's Sheena Quick. Y'all can check out Quick Blitz. It comes on the pod. But yeah, so do we want to get Bernie on to talk shit about us? No, we don't. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up or whatever else we got. Oh, fuck yeah. I saw this the other day. Make it for me now. I eat the whole bowl. But play it. That's the cheese. That's the baby shower cheeseburger dip. Or whatever it is. Like just every time it's a couple things you can expect at a baby shower. Meatballs, some chicken wings, Rotel dip, and then it was something else you could get at baby shower that you only get at baby showers. But either way, it's good. This looked amazing.
Let me put y'all on to one of my new favorite recipes and favorite appetizers. Jerk chicken rotel is super easy to make. You can do it in the oven or the crock pot. It comes together super quick and it's going to be a crowd pleaser for sure. Took some boneless, skinless chicken thighs and added all the seasonings that you see on the screen along with some green seasoning and some jerk. I personally love the taste of the fresh vegetables in there, so I'm going to add in some onions and jalapenos before searing off my chicken for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side and letting it finish in the oven. I wanted to have a nice crisp on there because that's what the jerk is known for. Once it's done, let it rest for about 10 minutes so it stays nice and juicy before you chop it up. Into a baking dish or your crock pot, throw in those onions, jalapenos, your jerk chicken. I added in the Velveeta cheese, of course, our 2 cans of rotel. I'm extra, so I add a little bit of Kodiak and some mozzarella. I put this in the oven and I stir it every about 15 minutes so that cheese doesn't burn on the top, but when it comes out, it's going to be nice, ooey gooey, and cheesy. It really only takes about 30 minutes tops in the oven for real. But make sure you stir it because if you don't, that cheese will burn on the top, okay? Yeah, I'm confident to say that I know that this is going to be one of your favorite recipes, so, you know, follow Breeze Heat for more.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Give it to me. You had me at cheese. You had me at rotel. The only thing I wouldn't eat is I'm just so grateful that we as a community and said blacks, we're progressing. Because you know what they want to do. They want to do rotel oxtail dip. Hold on real quick. What's up, bro? Would you take that?
Man, Lamar ain't coming down there, man.
No, man, I'm about to say that'd be too much. I don't want you to have that much joy and success. I need you to have something go bad in life.
God damn, man.
I need something like you can't have the Hurricanes, the Dolphins. Like I don't want the Heat. The Heat need to be unsuccessful. Carroll City look like they're resurgent. Oh, FAMU hire Quinn. I don't need this. I don't need this in my life, man.
I need we back, man.
Carson banging porn stars. I don't want all of this stuff in my life, man. There's too much going on, man. Too much fun being had. Oh, nah, Denny said it's not true. Some girl named Abuela Danger or something like that. Like some Spanish, some Spanish. That's what they were. That's what they were saying because she came to the Texas A&M game and hugged them or something like that. But he got
She going to UM though.
the porn star or his girl.
The porn star. That's what they said on the internet.
That
She
would.
rode at Miami.
But nah, then he said that's not true. Then he got a good wholesome young lady. That's good. I'm good. That's good for him. But
Yeah, what's up with your university, man?
what we do now?
They want the Hardy kid.
Like in this class, isn't he at 26?
No, he played at Wake Forest.
Oh, okay. That's why.
They wanted to know. I don't know his daddy, man. They want to know if he getting in the portal or not. I'm like, man, hell, if I know. That's why God actually do know.
I'll ask Lenny when I get off the phone with you. I'll find it out.
They don't want everybody. They don't want everybody to know though.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Then what you get his number then. Like you asking everybody. Like if you asking everybody, they're gonna figure it out. So like it's just they don't like I said. I'm not helping them until they help themselves. $250,000. You can tell you next time you talk to one of them, tell them $250,000 and ain't out and let me work from home and turn up and just look the other way. They ain't gotta worry about none of these problems instead of trying to do all this dumb shit.
But see, the thing is that I don't know if I think according I talked to Patterson because his son played at FIU, not FIU, but Wake Forest. He said they just negotiated him and his son a new contract. So I don't know if that kid will even entertain it.
So they need to stay where he at.
I don't like. I got his dad's phone number. First, he got me the dad's phone number, but I ain't there. Ross told him, man, hey man, call him and ask him to get on the port. I said, Ross,
you call.
Fucking Florida State. He told me, man, we can't call him. I said, what the hell? I look like I don't know Hardy. I don't know Kevin Hardy. I ain't got a relationship with that guy.
This is what I'm saying.
Call him and ask him if his son going in the portal.
$250,000 and tell me who you want look the other way. That could have been done. But right now, I don't get no calls.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Anyways. Man, man, that's you wild. Let me hit you back, Bernie. Yeah.
When it works in reverse. Too much.
Yeah, that's all good. That's a Miami family. Again, when y'all hear me when I say like they talk to the Miami fan, they don't talk to me. It is like cool, like yeah, all right, man. I'm not finna do that.
Well, we could go on wrapping it up.
Yeah.
We're going to our favorite of the standard. Our
Okay.
favorite Sanders Shiloh had a keen observation. Household.
I hear someone up. And my name's not on none of this, bro. I'm going home. Bro, everything says Miss K on here. That means she has so much stuff. What if all this is just for her? And I didn't get anything.
I ain't hear you got to turn it up some.
He has 3 gifts already, bro. Nigga, I don't think I have anything.
Oh, this is on this?
All right, let's go see this upstairs. I hear someone up.
I was listening.
And my name's not on none of this, bro. I'm going home. Bro, everything says Miss K on here. That means she has so much stuff. What if all this is just for her? And I didn't get anything. Bucky has 3 gifts already, bro.
Man, he's shout out, man. Dion, shout out, bro. Dion, you at this point, man. Dion over here paying for refurbishing vagina, giving her all this stuff like that. Like that's what it is. You ain't getting no gift for the home team. You out here feeding bitches cheddar biscuits. The fam don't get cheddar biscuits, granddad. I'm a player. You was so unplayed. Game recognized game, granddad. And you looking real unfamiliar. Like, yo. But then again, Chris Brown, she drove Chris Breezy crazy. He said on that fuck you back to sleep remix. You want me to say your name? Karuchi. Like, come on, bro. What part of the game is this, Dion? This is why I can't be listening to Dean. I told y'all during Pivot Podcast when he was messing with Babyface baby mama. Dion be full of shit. He was over there telling the men how to keep a woman, and that woman left him when he went to Colorado. All I'm saying is, man, hey, the game is the game. But yeah. Boy out here caking Karuchi and your son's getting Starbucks gift cards. That's what it looked like he gave him. Like I just like to imagine like a world where I would never put somebody over my sons. Like it doesn't matter what goes down. Cause you know what's gonna happen when when they go to their mama's house, which we know she fine. We know it was Dion's fault. Cause she fine. And she can cook. So I know she was laying down because she crazy. It had to be Dion's fault. But you know what I believe that Dion's mama not going to ever do that a lot of women do? She not going to like neglect her kids on Christmas. They're going to get something. Right. And she's damn sure not going to have a tree full of gifts for the new dude. This is where we got to be better men. Got to be better fathers. At least hopefully your daughter has something in there. And he put Miss. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Y'all damn near the same age. I know you're not calling her Miss K. Did he say Miss K? You know what, bro? Man, get out of here, dog. Get out of here, dog. You had just as much of a shot to fuck Karuchi as your daddy, dog. So, like, I think, never mind. I don't want to be disrespectful. Good for you. I guess you over here doing that Jaheim. Just remember what happened when Jaheim put that woman first. Go look at pictures of Jaheim now. Putting the woman first got that man looking like Eddie Kane Jr. All right, man. That's the OG Wallace segment? Because he's damn sure Wallace.
Yeah, there's one last thing about the IHOP commercial.
No.
Every year, thousands of fantasy football leagues make their last place team spend 24 hours at IHOP eating pancakes. And IHOP wants to help.
Just like you helped everyone's fantasy team this season.
Which is why IHOP is launching bottomless pancakes. It's a big win for last place fantasy finishers and anyone who loves pancakes.
Are you Malik Neighbors?
Yeah, that's me.
I wasted my first round pick on you. Ugh.
Can we get this kid some pancakes? Get free bottomless pancakes with select
You
breakfast
know-
combos starting January 5th.
I like
Every year,
it.
thousands of fantasy football leagues make their last place teams
I
spend
just don't like
24
their
hours at
acting.
IHOP eating pancakes. And
It just
IHOP wants
doesn't
to help.
seem
Just like you
very
helped everyone's
authentic.
fantasy team this season.
Which is why IHOP is launching bottom.
Can we get some pancakes? Like, come on, man. Just be like, hey, like act like it's normal. Like what they should have just did was act normal. Like put him in IHOP with people who absolutely really did bet on put Malik Neighbors as their fantasy guy.
Right.
But he got hurt in their defense. In his defense, like shouldn't hate a guy who got hurt.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, plus you don't draft. Plus MFTK, man, fuck that kid. Why would you draft a wide receiver number 1 overall? Like, that's not how you do fantasy football. Stupid. You're a child. You should be playing fantasy football anyway, you degenerate. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people getting their kids in this? But like, it was fun to see Malik Neighbors because Malik Neighbors is a diva, more often than not. But it's kind of fun to see that. Made a little bit of money with IHOP, and IHOP pancakes were good when I first got it. And we didn't have IHOP in Tallahassee, but now it's just like I'm not going to IHOP. It's just like it's like the worst pancake. Like and to be honest with you, I eat McDonald's pancakes before I eat IHOP's pancakes.
They're really
Give me the antebellum pancakes. Cracker Barrel is something about the Crackers Barrel's pancakes and the crispy edges that are probably fried and that are made in lard that just makes it feel like maybe there was something about when America was great that you could feel that you could just hold on to with that warm syrup. It makes it okay. I have no problem sitting in the back at Cracker Barrel. Like it just feels like home. But the IHOP, if somebody says, hey, I'm going to take you out. Like, that's like, have you seen the talk about women, all these women who have free lunch that are too good for Longhorn now? That's the new thing that women are like, just like, or it was a dude that said this?
Yeah, it's
Take that bitch to Checkers. Shoot, you had it like Checkers is one of my favorite restaurants. But like, I'll go to man. Nah, you take me to IHOP, just say you hate me. Like, that's at this point. Their omelets aren't even fire. Like, the omelets used to be good. It used to be something that I liked. They get worse. Or it might be me. Because there are things that I remember. I used to love Olive Garden's not that bad anymore, but I used to love Olive Garden. I don't want to go to Olive Garden no more. It was like places that I really liked. I don't want to go anymore. The only place that has stayed true to me, and I really appreciate when they make, it's Checkers. I love a good big Buford. And when the big Buford's not made sloppy and they like took their time and act like an artist and I can unravel it in the ketchup and the mud, because a lot of times they just be throwing the meat in there and all that stuff. It'd be all messed up. But like when it's a good, like I unwrap it and it's just perfect, I'm like, yo, this is my lucky day. But I know what I'm getting for the 2 for $5. 2 for $5, add an extra $2. You can get you a fry and a drink and you're good to go. But if she's too good for Checkers, she can't get Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris is one of those restaurants that we're going to eat fancy. I'd rather eat Longhorn. But It's just, I mean, it's really, I'm be honest with you, the quality is about roughly the same. The same.
Where do you go on dates? If you don't go to Longhorn, like anything Longhorn and below, you can't go to. So your pool is kind of getting narrow.
The pool, and this is why things like the delusional calculators exist. If a dude can afford a $500 first date, he can afford to not deal with your bullshit. You can't afford that dude, or he can afford to lose you. You know what that dude who went to Longhorn can't? Like that's what the R&B songs are made of. Like that's the dude that put his whole. That's a month. That's the date at the end of the month. Like he put everything into that. Like he wanted to get you them. You could get lamb chops at Longhorn. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just, I mean, everybody got dough. Everybody got dough until they ain't got dough.
You're right. It's trickery. It's trying to trick you to believe you don't got leverage.
Or being broke. Like it's to trick you than being broke. And listen, man. You know, I like Daphne Springs when she put up there with one of her skits, and she was just like, "You were gonna take me out to eat, right?" And she's like, "How much were you gonna spend?" She's like, "I was gonna spend like $200." Okay, well, how about I just bought groceries? How about you give me the $200 and I'll let you hit and I'll cook for you? And we've cut so many, like that. The economy has been boosted. Let's cut to the chase. And, you know, because really at the end of the day, it's Neo and Champagne Life. Nice meal and a good wine. Even I don't really drink wine, but nice meal and a good wine. Definition of a good time. That's all you gotta have. But like all this extra shit, like you don't even know how to pronounce the things on the menu.
Right. But it be the dude I seen posted, married with 3 kids. I was just like, you just not having fun in life. You need to shit on niggas because you jealous. It's just it is what it is. Have fun with your wife.
You know why I go to Texas Day Brazil with the kids? Because now it's a little more expensive because Kai's not a baby anymore. But kids under 6, kids under 8, no, under 6, because Kai will be 6 again for a year, eat 50% off.
Hey.
And there's a hero discount for like 10% off. And I think, yeah, because I had to pay full price for Trade this year, and I was not happy about this one. I was not happy about that at all. No. It's 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 12. Trey was on 25% off. Because his friend came with us when we took the old line out, and I told him, and he's really 13. Said, bitch, you are 12. like, you are not they're like, how old? 12. When's their bitch? I said that they were 12. Don't go asking them questions. That's children. You don't think like that. But anyways, of course, Waffle House is good. People in the comments. If you can't eat breakfast hibachi, there's something wrong with you. But that part, they over here about to be working at I don't even want to say nothing because I don't want to disrespect nobody working at those places too. But at the end of the day gonna end. But I appreciate everybody for chopping it up with us and hanging out with us a little bit here on this effing Friday. Make sure you guys have a good weekend. Check out the different things. We got a basketball game streaming right now, or it might be over at this point. But Gator Bowl tomorrow. Check me out in Indianapolis where I'll be freezing, doing Jags coverage. And outside of that, appreciate you guys for chopping it up with me. We will see you guys next time.
Thank you.